Ooh.
Well, now let's get busy on the kitchen floor. Let's give you something you've been asking for. Let's get drunk and stay.
Welcome to the EasySex101.com's Sex Toy of the Week podcast. I'm your host, Joan Meijer. I'd like to introduce you to our special guests, Dr. Patti Britton, who is a sexologist, teacher, lecturer, speaker, and the author of The Complete Idiot's Guide to Sensual Massage. She brings you a wealth of information. And Ian and Alicia Denchasy, who are the owners of Freddy and Eddy, store in Mar Vista, California, and an online store. They are researchers extraordinaire, as well as teachers, writers, and lecturers. If Freddy and Eddy recommend a product, you can bet it's heavily researched, it's safe, and it's top of the line. So let's go on with the podcast.
When you come undone, you're my little harmony.
So Alicia, you
Yes.
do this, you tell people about lubricants?
I do. I try to educate people because no matter what you have out there, there are like 50,000 lubes out there of different vendors. And we would try to find out, we try to go through and find out what is good for people, especially women, because it's all internal. So I only basically carry 3 different lines in my shop or online, and that covers it. Let me explain a little bit about it. Because no matter what line you have, most companies will have 2 different kinds. There is a water-based line, and then there's a silicone line. Okay, so let me explain that. One thing, first of all, is that the big information that people want to know about is that most lubricants have glycerin inside them, okay, or is made with it. And I use a analogy with chapstick. When you have chapstick and when you wear it, usually 9 out of 10 of the chapsticks have beeswax in it, correct?
Or
Have you got it?
petroleum.
Okay, but mostly with the beeswax, it really is there for a binder to hold all the emollients and all the little wonderful things that make chapstick nice for your lips. Okay, that's fine. Glycerin is a byproduct, or not a byproduct, but it's actually a product that's the same thing. It holds everything in. Okay, glycerin overall is not too much of a bad thing. The issue is that when glycerin breaks down after time, it turns into natural sugar. Natural sugar in our sex zone pretty much changes our pH balance, and then everything goes havoc. Okay, when you
So
have
it
your
makes it alkaline.
yes, and so when you have your pH balance change, you have a chance possibly of having a yeast infection. Now, 50% of my women that come in might not have this issue, but then I have 50% that do. And then you're out of commission for a couple days, and then you don't want to do that. So, hence one of my lines, main lines that we carry is a line called Sliquid because it's glycerin free. Okay, so there's a couple bottles here, but the basics, no matter what, is water base, okay, and silicone. And I want you to try them on your
And
fingers.
they both have, Sliquid has both water and silicone.
Yes. Okay.
And
most
Are they
brands
both safe for latex condoms?
Yep. This brand is.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to have you try this on your finger. This is the water base. Okay, and just rub it between your thumb and your forefinger. Okay. So it's very clean.
Yeah.
Okay. Water base is going to dissipate as you work it. Okay, and it'll just dry up. Some people don't like, as it dries up, it becomes tacky. And some people don't like that. But you just keep on rubbing, and it'll disappear. Okay?
Well, I've kind of found that in actual practice that water-based lubricants actually can mingle with the natural female lubrication and not get tacky. So, yeah, they can get tacky, but mostly during toy use and things like that. But if you're actually making love to a partner, it will not get tacky because she will then excrete fluids to lubricate the vagina, and those will mingle with the water-based lube, and you're all okay for the whole session.
Is that true though if she's an older woman who's not producing as much secretion?
Well, that's why they make lubes for over 40. So, for example, this
Okay.
lube splash here is made with that in mind. So
it's
she'll
more
explain.
sustaining?
Yeah, it
as
sustains a lot
tacky?
longer, and it's not tacky.
Okay.
And that splash?
Yeah, and we'll go into that in 1 minute. Let
Okay.
me try this one though. On
Okay.
the other hand, let me show you the silicone, and you can feel the difference.
I love the silicone.
Whoops.
Yeah, silicone's
Okay,
great.
on this
It's
one.
so slippery.
Okay,
It
so
is.
you feel the difference right away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, silicone is an oil base. It's not going to be absorbed anywhere. So it's automatic. It's going to stay on there, and it's going to be there until you wipe it off or wash it off. Now, it doesn't hurt your body. Your body will expel it no matter what. Okay, no matter how you use it, whether it's vaginally or anally. So, but some people love this because it's slick, right? And you don't have to reapply it. The water base dissipates. This doesn't. Okay. So let's
So
look.
a question. So again, unlike any petroleum-based product or oil-based product,
Mhm.
this will not erode latex condoms.
Correct.
Which is really important.
Correct. And this line, you have to really look at the ingredients and read about what you're purchasing and what you're putting in your body or just playing with, because
Or-
it will tell you
Thank
that.
you.
Or you have done the research for them.
We do,
on
but I-
FreddyandEddy.com.
That is true, but I also want to empower women to really look at these things. You really need to investigate what you're putting in your body. So those are the two lines. This company actually also decided, let's blend the two together. So they made something called Silk, which is 90% water base and 10% silicone. So this is what they're doing. They're basically letting you use water base, but as that dissipates and you still want to play a little, as it dries out, you can just, all you have to do is lick it or add some water, and boom, that silicone pops back up.
Wow.
That's
So
actually
that's-
our favorite loop.
This one,
mean,
now
that
feel
lube
this
we
one a
use-
little different. Now
You can
this-
actually find that on our bedpost.
Remnants, that is?
No, the bottle.
The bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
See, it's a cream when you
Oh,
put them
wow.
together.
Ah.
Did you see that? That it was a cream?
So it's not clear like the other two. It actually is white and creamy.
Yeah, with the blend of it. Now,
Interesting.
amazingly enough, neither one of them have a taste, but when they put them together, it came out with a taste which is not the most favorable taste, but it's a nice little combination.
And they're odorless?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Wipe your fingers on that. Now, they added some really fun things because a lot of people now also like to have flavor. Okay, they want to have, it's really fun for oral sex. You just want to add a little fun, a little zip, right? So they came out with their flavor. Now, this is the second thing we have to think about. If it smells or tastes good, you got to wonder why. Is it sugar? Is it going to do the same thing? They were smart about it, and they basically replaced the sugar with man-made sugar. So think Splenda. So it gives you the taste, but it doesn't change your pH.
And does it enlarge your liver and your kidney the way Splenda does?
Well, then I have to do a little bit more research. But since you're not really ingesting it like you would in coffee or in a cake when
The
you're
amount
making
you're
this.
actually going to ingest of this is so
Micro.
little. It's micro.
Okay.
Now I want you to taste it, just so you see. Let me put it on this finger.
Do you consider this an appetizer?
You know what's really funny? We actually
We've put it on ice cream.
Ice cream. Warmed up? Can you warm it?
You
I
can,
see why
yeah,
not.
you can do all kinds of things to it.
so this is green apple tart.
Mmm.
So it's a little fun, it's
Different.
different. That. So they have pina colada, cherry vanilla.
Morning light. Let's get busy. Let's get busy.
That's it for today. I'd like to thank Dr. Patti Britton and Ian and Alicia Denchasy. And if you have any questions about any of the products that were discussed today, just go to our hardware store at easysex101.com and the information is there. Also, we are conducting a survey for a book. So go to easysex101.com and please take the survey. We're interested in your stories, your opinions, and your data. And if you do participate, you have a very good chance of getting published. Thank you for showing up, and please remember to practice safe sex.